YouTube, peace and blessings to you. To God be the glory. It's Brother Dennis. And as always, I want to thank God for such a beautiful day. I got my camera in a funny position because of the sunlight. It's Saturday, and we're getting ready to basket for race 7, and it's the final combine race of the year. So let me go back to race 5 real quick because I didn't recap that race. I haven't been feeling well. So my plan was to basket 4 birds and send 4 birds, but I only sent 2, Broken Leg and Blackie. And it was a tough race, really tough. The weather was bad. I was immediately sorry Sunday morning when I woke up. I really shouldn't have sent my birds. It was very concerned. It was raining here in Princeton, very cloudy and dark. And the race was I think 270 or something like that. And so Broke Leg did finish. She finished I think 30th. And Blackie finished top 50%. He was like 80th or something like that. It was only like 180 birds. So both my birds finished top 50. Broken Leg finished top 20, right at the line, like 20% line. So I was happy with that. I was happy to get my birds back, and that kind of like spooked me. So the very next week was race 6, which would have been 380 miles for me, and I chose to skip that race. I had several birds, flights growing in. The wind was against us. It was a strong wind, and a lot of people felt the same way. Only like 110 birds got shipped that race. And you figure race 1, we shipped over 380 something birds was shipped the first combine race, 380. That race, only 110 birds got shipped. So a lot of people have been losing birds. There's a big race coming up next week, so a lot of people are holding their birds back. So I got 7 spots for that race, and I'm down to like 8 or 9 birds. So some of it was strategy, but a lot of it was common sense. I just didn't want to lose Broken Leg. I didn't want to lose Blackie. Those are the 2 birds I would have raced in that race, and I just didn't want to lose them, being stupid, making a rookie mistake. I mean, Joe only sent half his birds. Tommy, and the only people that sent full baskets were guys who are not participating in like the North Carolina Cup, which is next week. Everybody else either didn't have a full basket or wasn't sending a full basket because they didn't want to lose birds. It was a bad race. So with that being said, this race, it was 380 miles to me. That's the longest race of the year for young birds, for everybody else. But for us longer lofts, it's longer. It's like 380. To everybody else, it was like 310 to the shorter guys, So next week, let's just talk about this week right now. So this week is a race we run before. I forget the race station, but it's like maybe 260, 270. No, it's actually shorter. It's the short race. So it's like 170. And we're going to send, I got 7 birds I'm going to send this week. We're going to send 7 birds, of course, So it's one set. And before I skipped that race, I had a lot of motivation to race that race because, Broken Leg was like top 10, like 6 or 7 for champion bird. She's been finishing strong. We were like top 10 for champion loft, top 10 for champion bird, top 10 for master loft. Just a bunch of things because Broken Leg's been racing well. So just didn't want to make a stupid mistake right at the end. Didn't want to lose a bird that could be more valuable to me in the future than trying to prove her in a 380-mile race. The plan is to make it through this year and race her as an old bird. So she'll have a chance to prove herself. So will the other guys. I do have 2 birds that aren't doing that well. So we're going to hold them out this week because I have actually 9 birds. But I'm going to hold 2 of them back. Here's broken leg right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think she has all of her flights, but she's due to drop. Matter of fact, I think she's dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so she's dropped a flight. So, and she's probably on a blood tip because I don't even see the other wing coming in, but it's a short race and we'll race her. We're gonna race her just to see if. So this guy here, he's on his 8th flight. It's a little over 2/3 of the way in. This guy here, he's a Tachyon cock, I think. Well, I know he's Tachyon, but I think I'm pretty sure he's a cock. So we're gonna fly him. We're flying. This is a bird we're gonna hold out. She hasn't been racing well. 54-60. She hasn't been training well either. She was lost her one race. I actually think it's a cock. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's a cock. But old Blackie's going. He's been racing well. And he's got his 9th flight is halfway in. So we set him out. Let's try this bird. I think this is yeah, this guy's racing well. This is my Adrian P bird. This is the guy that tries to cut all my eyes out, and his 10th flight is almost all the way in. Right? So remember that little hen I got from Joe? Well, I actually think it's a little cock. And this is it off his pair. I kind of think this bird's a really small cock, but have high hopes for this bird too. This bird's on the 6th flight, so it's a younger bird, late hatch. But we're gonna send, like I said, we're sending 7 birds. We're sending all the birds we got. We're sending, and we're not gonna make a stupid mistake and just throw birds away. So we're sending this guy. Ruben has this guy's brother, and he's doing okay. He's not like finishing but he's finishing races. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This bird's got all of his flights, so we might be catching him in between dropping them. Honestly, this bird is this bird's mother's a little suspect, but his father is a really good cock, a Ornette Sharkey cock, and I bred him to a bird that guy gave me, and he's still here, so that says something, right? So we're not sending that bird. So let's see about this bird here. So this is 54-55. We're not gonna send this bird. Why? This bird finished 3rd like in the 1st race of the year, 2nd race of the year. Then during a training toss, he went missing. He's been gone. I've been looking at the trainings. He's been gone since October 6th. He's been gone. So this week I trained my birds from the same place that we always train them, which is Fayetteville Walmart. And Joe had told me he had seen one of my birds down at the Fayetteville Walmart with the clankers. So, to make a long story short, that bird had got lost during the training toss, and he went back, I guess, to the Fayetteville Walmart because that's where we've been releasing him at, and he's been living there for like a month. Well, this week, Wednesday, during our normal training toss, we train 50 miles, we do the same training toss, 50 miles. So during the training toss, my birds came home. I released 8, but 9 came home. So I started looking through the band numbers, trying to do some work, some detective work. Come to find out that bird has been gone for a month, returned. And before he left, he was a good racer. Like he finished 3rd in like the 1st or 2nd race. And I look back through all of his records, all of his training. He was coming in 1st. He was doing really well. That was like one of my best birds. And for some reason, it just went missing. And now it's back. And we're going to hold it. And hopefully, if it's ready, we're going to race it next week in this North Carolina Cup. Depending on how everybody does today. I got one more bird. I gotta catch it. And it's this bird. It's another Adrian P bird. I got a few of them Adrian P birds, and this bird is the brother to the one that wants to poke my eyes out. And this guy's the same way. They're fighting. All 3 of them are all the ones I have off Mr. 500's his name, because he actually went 500 miles as a young bird. Hey, them puppies, man. Hey. I just fed them puppies and they're aggressive. But this guy's, look, I can't even hold him to look at his wings. It's like they don't like being handled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's got all of his flights. And these Adrian P birds, like, I don't want to squeeze them. But these AJMP birds are feisty. They have like these are good birds, man. Like, I'm really gonna zero in and start focusing, I think, on this bloodline. So that's the 10. I mean, 7. We're ascendant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on a second. 9, 10. Maybe I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7, guys. So I'm back. And let's get it, right? So stay encouraged, man. We're gonna let you know how it's gonna go. We're gonna let you know how we do. Definitely, I'm feeling a little bit better, as y'all could tell. I've had some issues going on mentally and physically, but you know, we're still in it. We ain't gone nowhere. And next week's a very big race. This week is almost like a tune-up for that race, but it is our last combine race, and we're gonna try to win it, man. You know, high hopes for broken leg. We're gonna have a northeast wind, which is bad for us, right? 7 miles, I think, and it's a shorter race. So the shorter loss, I definitely have an advantage in the short race because it'll be more of a sprint than an endurance type, you know, thing. So our birds got to be extremely fortunate, and I have faith in them that they're gonna finish well. That we're gonna finish well. They've been trained. They trained well. This week I trained them once this week, and yeah, so that's where I'm at. Stay encouraged. You know, I want to pray for you, pray for me, you know, and remember, God loves you.